So this is a very special plant. This is rhodiola, and its Latin name is Rhodiola rosea. Rosea meaning that the root has a little bit of a rose color. And this has been a really kind of focused project for me, is learning how to propagate rhodiola from seed. And these plants have wintered for 3 years now here in Maine on the coast. So we're at zone 5. What's amazing about rhodiola is that it's native to the whole northern circumpolar region of our beautiful planet. So particularly the folks in Russia and Scandinavia, even France, have written a lot of material on rhodiola. There's like over 180 different scientific papers that have been written about rhodiola, and finally some of them are being translated to English. So we're learning about this amazing plant. But I've seen it a little bit further north from us, growing in the wild, and it is the most amazing plant. This plant will survive in the harshest of conditions. So it's growing right out of granite rock. Literally, there's hardly any soil there, and where it's beaten by the wind and the rain and the snow and just the amazing energy of wild winds on the coast of Maine. So that's where I've seen it growing wild. We're trying to cultivate it here because it's such a beneficial medicinal plant, and I'm concerned for it being over-harvested in places that people just shouldn't even be going to. So the rhodiola, if you're going to start it from seed, I got my first seed from Horizon Herbs from Rhodiola, and the seed is light dependent, and it also needs a cold treatment. So I just tamped the seeds in to a flat of soil, and then we put it in a refrigerator for a couple months and gave it a cold treatment. And now the ones we seeded this winter, they're tiny. They're just barely beginning to germinate. So the rhodiola, I have found it. We make a tincture from it here at Avena, and what I have found it to be very helpful for is helping the body to be able to better adapt to a range of different kinds of stresses. It also is a remarkable tonic to the nervous system, and for people who have a bit of depression, where the body's just tired, run down, lethargic, the mind is really tired. This is when rhodiola can be very helpful to use over a period of time. And for people also who are looking to just improve the memory and clarity of mind, rhodiola is a good one. The root is a little bit cool and bitter tasting. So this is actually a plant I use in small doses. It's a powerful medicinal for really activating the nervous system and the whole hormonal system that responds to stress. So I would encourage people to try small doses and just see how it goes for them. And because it also is very drying to taste, is a drying quality. So checking it out as someone is using it is a good thing. There's many things to say about rhodiola, but one thing is that I have myself and also used it with many people who are traveling long distances. So whether you're traveling, on a trip for 4, 6 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, you're going to Nepal or India, this is a really important one to start using, a month or so before you're traveling, and to use it throughout your traveling times to help the body better adapt to different kinds of stress. It's also, because it's a tonic to the nervous system, I really encourage people who have a tendency to overwork both possibly the physical body but overwork the mind. Rhodiola could really help to bring some balance and strength to the nervous system, so the body isn't just sort of always just so in such a stressed place. Rhodiola also is being used for people with ADD. So again, being able to help support the nervous system and also being able to help bring a sense of clarity of mind. So I'm really hoping that people who live in zone 5 or zone 4 or zone 3, where it's colder, who are interested in this plant will begin to cultivate it. And as I said, it really grows in incredible rocky areas. So it's an important one, since it's getting a lot more publicity, that we also learn how to grow this plant so that herbalists can have access to it.